Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rulla Alani, and today we will be covering the topic of trust and faithfulness. So I was asked in the comment section to film a video about how to build and cultivate trust in a relationship. Now, trust is one of those funny things. There isn't like a guidebook or a step-by-step play on how to build trust. It truly is built with consistency, with, words being supported by actions, with stories making sense and adding up. So trust isn't one of those things that can be built just by following, a three-step process. It really differs from person to person. In today's culture, there's a lot of people out there, especially men, who will say that they are going to do X, Y, and Z for you. And a lot of times they are putting a lot of pressure on themselves as well and promising you this huge list of things when you've really just met them. And so I'm already weary once I hear all of these promises that these men are making, but then it is a great way to actually see if are they going to build trust? Are they going to do what they said that they will? This is one of the easiest ways to build trust, is to actually come through, is to actually do the things that you said you were going to do. Now, the other way that I believe that trust can be built is by sharing things with someone that they wouldn't have otherwise known. Perhaps they weren't there with you. And if you are revealing information to them that, maybe it's a little bit vulnerable, or maybe it might not put you in the best light, but you are willing to share that with them, that is a wonderful way to build trust. If I went out and I was getting hit on and someone wanted to offer me a drink, that is something that I would share with my partner. A lot of women would be like, oh my God, how can you tell your partner that you're getting hit on? At the end of the day, nobody can control what other people say or do to you. It's up to you to carry yourself in a way that is respectable and in a way that, signals that, you are taken, that you are off the market. However, when I share stories like this with my partner, it truly does build trust, because he's like, wow, I appreciate you for sharing this with me, and it makes me trust you even more because I know there wouldn't be a situation in which you would feel the need to hide something from me. So if you are building a new relationship with someone, then the best way to build trust and faithfulness in that dynamic is to be honest, is to be transparent, is to share things even when it is a sticky situation. Now, let me disclose something. Just because you've gone on a date with someone, or just because you and someone are chatting or dating, does not entitle them to private information. I don't think you're even in the building trust or faithfulness stage until you are in a committed, exclusive relationship, because prior to that point, you have no ties to this person. You have no commitment to this person. They have not claimed you as their girlfriend, their fiance, their wife. So why are you giving them information that, to be quite truthfully honest, they do not deserve? They are not entitled to that information because you have no binding ties to this person. So I think a lot of women actually need to share less, especially with men that have not committed to them, especially with men that they have no ties to. At this stage, like I always say, keep it fun, keep it light. You don't need to be talking about anything that's private or confidential, or even building trust in this stage, because there is no requirement that you have to this person. You don't need to be behaving in a certain way or carrying yourself in a certain way when you go out, because once again, you are single in this stage. I kind of like to go into things with a little bit of skepticism. Now, that doesn't mean that I assume that everyone's lying right from the get-go, but I always give people the opportunity to show me that they can be trusted, to show me that they are faithful. I don't go into it blindly assuming that they already are, because as you guys know, the dating climate out there, and everyone kind of has a different definition of what's off limits and what's considered cheating. So until you really get to know someone on a deeper level and spend like weeks and months and, you know, a lot more time with them, are you truly going to understand where they're coming from, and then you are going to build rapport that way. And trust does come with time. I don't think that it's something that should just be given to anyone. I don't think that you should just trust someone and then wait for them to break the trust for you to think otherwise. I think that trust should be built over time, like I said, with the consistent actions, with people showing up in the way that you need them to, and people being the person that they claim to be, because a lot of people will say, I'm so honest, I'm so loyal, I'm so this and that, but then when things happen and shit hits the fan, you truly realize, are they that way, or is that just the persona that they are emanating and trying to pretend to be? So at the end of the day, trust is one of those touchy topics. It's one of those things that is going to vary from person to person. There are some people whom you may trust kind of pretty quickly because they are showing you all of those green flags that are making you feel safe, are making you feel that, you know, they're being upfront and truthful with you. And there are some people that maybe it takes a little bit longer. Maybe they're a little bit more mysterious. Maybe they're a little bit more standoffish, and you need time to kind of figure them out and establish that mutual trust. Now, if you're asking my advice on how to build trust once trust has already been broken, then that is a completely different video and topic altogether. I think that in that case, it really requires both people wanting to forgive, wanting to make a change, wanting to actually move forward from this situation, because there are many people out there who they're in a relationship or they're married and trust is broken and they want to move forward, but they truly cannot deeply forgive their partner or move past this. And that is going to create so much hostility and tension in the long haul, because now not only are you not forgiving this person, but you are lying to them and telling them that, you know, you guys can make it work, but really you're holding love hostage from them. You're not showing them the admiration and the love and the affection they deserve, rightfully so, right? Because perhaps you've been hurt, perhaps trust has been broken, but in that case, it really does require dedication from both partners to want to actually grow past that situation and to build trust from scratch. If you do want more information on how to build trust once trust has been broken, it is one of those situations that is very tricky. It's very sticky. It depends. Like, is it a full-blown affair? Is it just a small lie? Is it, you know, something that involves another person? Or is it just simply that this person wasn't honest about their whereabouts or things like that? There's so much to it. So in that case, I think it would be better to discuss the issue one-on-one in a coaching setting, which, if you guys don't know, I do offer one-on-one coaching calls. And so if that is something that you're looking for, I do recommend that you seek that type of counsel, because it's not something that I can just make like an open-ended, vague video about, because it would truly depend on the circumstances. So all in all, like I said, trust is one of those things that it's not built overnight. It takes time. So that is what I have for you guys today. I hope that this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all very, very soon. Bye.